for like typing that.
Yeah, because I have to be at work before 12 that time.
Unacceptable.
God damn, thinking about your wallet before you think about this.
Wow.
Thinking about the
Hey.
bills that you need to pay.
Remember
Hey,
when
hey.
Franconia was number
I
one?
I gotta pay off
look,
Tom Nook.
Morky didn't think about it, the wallet, and that's why he lost his job.
They say you can't put a price tag on friendship, but how much would you make from going to work today? That's the price of friendship, you asshole.
Well, if I didn't go to work, I'd probably be fired.
Exactly, that's the price of friendship.
Like, considering US unemployment rate is just skyrocketing right now.
Yeah, I
employment.
wanted to quit before all this started, but now I'm just like, at least I
Judith,
have
did
a
you break your
job.
alliance with me?
Yeah, literally
It was automatic.
to keep your
Oh,
job.
for
Like,
God's sakes!
you
Oh,
know,
let's hang on.
It's
maybe
a
like
very
Yeah,
rate
over the
Got-
law marriage, that'll sort it out.
Guys, I would like you all to acknowledge Coptic Indonesia.
I'd rather not. I'd rather like Sunni Indonesia. Well, no, actually, I'd prefer Shinto Indonesia. Wait, holy shit! Korea's winning against Japan.
What is the name of that island? Like the actual name.
Sumatra?
What, the island that Ethiopia's on?
Yeah.
I think that one's
It's called New Ethiopia.
No, Jakarta is the one that's underneath.
No, it's
it, like, right
Sumatra,
next to it.
dummy.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sumatra.
Yeah.
Sumatra and Java. Java's the wee one.
Sumatra, Java, and then there's Borneo, which is the big one.
The big fucker. And then you go past to the east of Java, you get the Timor. West and
No,
East Timor.
I thought Timor was next to was like the small island.
Timor is the
it's to the east of Java. It's like a chain of smaller islands. There's East Java and like West Java. West Java is Indonesian and West Timor is Indonesian and East Timor is independent.
Yeah. There was this
Which I've always thought was like the weirdest thing.
It's one East Timor was Portuguese and the West Timor.
I know. They're like a Christian nation surrounded by Muslim Indonesia.
And the history goes they were part of Indonesia forcefully, but then East Timor rebelled, and then Australia was the leader of the humanitarian thing of the intervention, and they're independent now. So yeah.
Well, you gotta. It's that Thatcherism. Gotta protect Christianity.
And fiendish vipers and tunas have savaged our diplomatic reputation. Screw you, Harpy. Hey, do you do this? Fuck me. It's annoying. Now it's gonna take even longer for me to annex Aiden. It's added 2 years.
Wait, hold up. Who was just talking right now? Scorpion, right?
Yes.
Are you in a shopping center?
No.
All right, ignore me. I thought I heard the shopping center, the beeping.
Can't say shit. You play these from a kitchen.
I know. That's why I was searching for a friend. Okay.
My only friend.
You've played in what? A closet, Doge? A kitchen? Your living room?
A theater, I think.
There.
Like, I'm a traveled man. Okay. I like to travel in people's houses.
Want to travel to my house?
Yes.
That's what we call smooth. Like a baby's bottom.
Yeah. Speaking of
that reminds me of
it's a bit more a weird like idiom thing. Like it is true because baby's new model.
You call me an idiot?
No. Yes.
Don't worry, I'm just busting your balls.
I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just fucking your mom.
So
Too.
I'm making 141 ducats.
You
so
too
far.
arresting? Wow, she's a busy woman.
Yeah, you know,
Died.
pays for my plane tickets over there.
Wow, expensive fucking plane tickets these days, you know? Not bad.
No, plane tickets are a lot cheaper now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wonder why.
Well, I guess, yeah. I
It's
guess,
almost
yeah.
as if there's a lot less people flying, and they're desperate to get people to fly.
Well, no,
it's almost like most
for some-
countries aren't allowing people to fly into their country.
Well,
Except for Britain, we're still
oh, yeah.
like
My-
sub dude. Like
my
3
mom-
months after everyone
Damn
else is
you,
like,
Molly!
people
Can
get
you
off the plane.
share
We're
the
like, yeah,
wealth,
we should
brother?
probably think about
I
doing.
am deeply in debt.
Yeah.
Not my coffee.
Yeah, so my mom lives in
Thanks,
Hawaii,
bro. That's exactly
and
one
they
loan I
they
can repay.
can't actually like stop flights coming in from the mainland, but they can force people to like stay in their hotel room for 2 weeks.
Can we go speed 2 for 1 second? I've just got a little couple of things to
So
sort
there's
out.
all these people that are just
Thank you.
flying in from the mainland that like will try and subvert the quarantine and like leave their hotel room when they're not allowed to, and then they'll get arrested and
Oh,
like
I thought you
heavily
were going to say they
fined.
just get gunned down.
No, this isn't
This is
isn't the
America.
Philippines. This isn't the Philippines. We don't have like attack helicopters with snipers like gunning people down on the beaches.
For
Oh yeah,
now.
they're fucking mental. Like what was it? The new guy, their current leader came into power, and he was like, "Oh yeah, just go out and like murder drug users."
Yes.
And then I think
That's
his son
work.
got caught like working with them or something. Rip Franconia. So many chunks being taken out of it.
The partition.
Still
Was-
growing.
It's basically the Ottoman Empire. He was very strong, and then he became the sick man.
Well, remember the
it's
Ottomans didn't
than-
go from like going up to immediately crashing. They went up, stagnated for like 150 years, and then started going.
I mean,
Still in
he's not
Franconia.
crashing right now.
To be
He's pretty
honest, we
stagnant.
should dismantle the
Нет, я не смогу, потому что сразу получу в жопу, ясно.
HRE.
Yeah, Cherry, like I
Who
did.
is the emperor?
Milan is.
Milan.
Been
Oh.
Milan for a few generations. Also, Britain's over here. It's colonized the Andamans.
Oh yeah, I'm at war with
Alright,
Steel.
arresting.
Yeah. What's up?
Stand that fort, stay there. And other news, declare on autos for Raqqa. Yes, yeah.
I'm gonna declare a religious war
Yeah, sure, that's good too. Just
because
don't,
it's less aggressive expansion
Yes.
and more prestige.
sure.
All right.
Just don't lose battles because it's just superior war, I think.
Yeah,
superior.
that's true. Should I call in Tunis
If he wants to.
Wait, what are we doing?
declaring
That's-
on the Ottomans,
Yeah, sure. I need to walk my
or
army.
or do you want to declare your a separate war?
Do I have you on Steam, Scorpion?
No,
I don't think so.
All right.
If I don't, can you add me?
Let's see. You're just same as this name.
Yeah, same name. My
Oh, but
my
I'm in the middle of a war
profile
right now,
image
so
is- Yeah, I'm in a war as well. My profile image is Napoleon in winter clothing.
Whew, that'll do.
There's a lot of troops moving around in my north.
There's an Ottomans with 25k stack with the 3-star general walking straight towards Tunis across my land.
Fabulous. Most groovy.
Yeah, I see it.
Не, курфюрст сзади меня идет, так что я тут за островом.
It's literally called bell bottoms.
Song though. And the only
Why the
thing
fuck
of
did
that
Aragon switch that siege control to frickin' Aragon?
How the hell did the Pope manage to do that?
And by the way, try to give control of forts to Shirvan. He has much better fort defense than mine was.
Okay. Oh man, look at Crimea's army. That's pretty beefy. How does Crimea have such a large army?
So March.
Crimea, the province is also 50 development. 49. But,
Hey,
yeah.
great power, boys.
Nice.
They're still losing to a smaller army
Bastard.
of
Dice, you're not gonna be a great power for long. Trust me.
I will be. Trust me.
never mind.
I'm starting to hit my development modifier.
No, no. I thought I moved my army soon enough, but I'm gonna get caught.
Why
Instead
the
of sieging-
fuck does
instead of
Spain have
sieging,
so many allies?
Instead of sieging like forts, just siege behind me, like the provinces without forts.
Yeah.
Instead, do that with 136 instead. Just leave the fighting to them.
I'm sorry, that's a 30k stack of just artillery. What the hell?
Where? What?
The Mughals have a 30k stack of artillery just walking around.
Oh, okay.
Flex.
Mughals strong.
Oh, thanks for that game.
Fuck that shit.
The game's just trapped one of my armies, because fuck you.
I think it's a shame I couldn't be involved in this war.
What, my war?
Against the Ottomans.
Oh no, I haven't told them a different war.
Also, with galley focus, they're ridiculous.
Yar har tiddly dee, pirate's life for me. Why is everyone quiet?
Sorry, I was watching the opening scene of Baby Driver. Bell bottoms. Bell bottoms.
Baby Driver does a great job with their sound design.
Really, they really do. It's who's the director again? He's a brilliant director. Forgot his name.
He
Hold up, looking this up.
he did like Hot Fuzz and shit, if I remember correctly.
It's
Oh,
the,
really? Like the Hot Fuzz and the Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
you're
the
right.
Cornetto trilogy and that. He did all them.
Makes brilliant visual movies. There's always visual like symmetry, like color has stuff to do with it. There's beautiful storytelling with the visualization. It's beautiful. Does it so well.
Yeah, like I didn't realize it was the same guy, but yeah, I love all his movies. Didn't he also make that Alien movie that wasn't that great? Or maybe I'm just thinking of someone like another movie with Simon Pegg.
But Paul.
Yeah, that's it. Did he do that one?
Edgar Wright has made A Fistful of Fingers, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, The Adventures of Tintin, World's End, Ant-Man, Baby Driver, and he's about to make Last Night in Soho.
Okay.
He's made 1, 2, 3 movies together with Simon Pegg.
I thought oh yeah, three movies, yeah. The trilogy.
Oof.
The 3 movies with Simon Pegg and
The Cornetto trilogy.
The Cornetto
whatever his
trilogy.
name is.
The Cornetto
Frost
trilogy is
something.
really-
Nick Frost.
Paul was a letdown.
What was the letdown? Paul, is that the one with the alien and he's like running away from the government and he smokes
Yeah,
weed?
it's alright.
It's
Not
okay,
as
but
good
it's
as-
not as good as the other two. No,
Yeah.
sorry. Paul was good. The third one of the actual trilogy wasn't.
Oh, At World's End.
That's it. World's End was no good. In fact, Paul would have been a better film. Was a better film.
I still think Hot Fuzz is my favorite movie out of all of Simon Pegg's movies.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz is
Really not
extremely
Shaun
good.
of the Dead?
Really not Shaun of the Dead because you got like
No.
how's it
Hot
going
Fuzz
with
is better.
them catching them swans then? Just one really.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the
yeah.
greater good.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
greater good. Shut it.
Narp.
The one fucking like northerner
Ooh,
farm
coming in.
old dude who has like 100 guns.
Yeah.
And he has like a
He's my
landmine
favorite
in his chest.
character.
Oh, what's he saying?
Well,
Why are you
I'm
pointing
from
at
I'm
me?
from a farming area, so I understood him quite well.
Really?
Yeah.
The Netherlands, and I understood him.
That's not just a joke.
You can
No,
sort of pick up
that is
what
real.
he's saying.
That is real.
Oh my god, what the fuck? That actually shocks me.
So I've burned
Shocking.
like, I don't know, like 80,000 manpower in this war. Just because the Ming decided to send in to lease an army of like 40,000 men to my enemies. Oh hey, Sam is back from the dead.
Did you ever get that? Did you ever watch Edgar the Thornberries with Edgar Thornberry?
Don't think I have no.
Smashing.
The guy that does.
Oh, I know the ref. Yeah, I know the reference. I've never watched it.
Yeah, like I in a videos channel a couple 2 weeks ago I linked like the best of that guy and he's so fucking British it hurts. But at the same time he's so ridiculous it hurts.
Did you know Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers plays the wild kid?
Yeah, wild kid, yeah. Yeah, you told me that last time.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah. I already mentioned that.
So,
It's like I feel like we've had this conversation before.
But like the guy that does the smashing, he's like and during one scene he's literally like yeah.
Yeah.
The one where they're crawling across the vine, the girl's like, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Right in front of her is Nigel, and he's like, look how slowly I crawl. But at that moment, she wants to murder him. She wants him to fall off and die.
It's like the proto Jerry.
He's like, I'm a sloth, so look how slowly I move.
I don't want to alarm you, dearest, but I'm afraid I've lost a sight in one eye. And then he's like, you're covering that eye. Oh, yes. God damn it.
92% on a siege that I'd won previously.
Here, I'll show you how's my. It's like 5 seconds long. I clip it from the good part, like the good part. I'll do this with my hand.
Come here, you little fuck.
Lord Nelson's trousers, it's a Yeti. No Yeti puts his hands on my beautiful daughter.
I think the knife is just like snapped.
What writer came up with like that character? Like, by Nigel's trousers. They're not dugong. They're not mermaids. They're dugong.
You're having a Nicolas Cage moment.
He
Okay,
is.
yeah,
He
alright.
really
Alright.
Go
fucking
full
is.
season silk.
He has.
I'm pulling it back.
Nicolas Cage is a national treasure. Nobody puts 100% into a movie, no matter what the fuck the movie's about.
Nicolas Cage. I love that man.
Fucking
Did
psycho.
you know that he bought a castle in France? Like the only reason he puts that much effort in all his movies is because the second he gets some money, he buys something ridiculous. Like
Yes,
a
that's
castle.
why he works in so many like random movies and not really good movies, is because he literally has a spending problem, so he needs to keep being in movies in order to.
Well, there's also the thing of like he got caught dodging his taxes, and unlike Wesley Snipes, who went to prison, he paid it. He's like, right, you caught me, I'll pay my taxes.
I love him so much, like honestly.
I think it's like he got trained and like his inspiration was like some weird form of German film industry thing, like German expressionism or some shit, which is why it's one of the reasons why he's so fucking mental.
Oxy? I know what military I do. It should.
I'm familiar with German expressionism, but it's like a World War I art movement that has to do with like painting very visceral and expressive like faces and not being like moving away from the realism and more towards like trying to express emotion.
Do they also paint German Shepherd?
There's some like really great World War I paintings by Germans in the expressionist style.
True. So, to achieve true green, I hate the redone development map. I cannot state again how much it used to be so clear, like, oh, this province is above 10, this province is above 20, and this province is above 30 development. Now it's like, it's a little greener. So this one is 52, this one is 42. The shade is almost indistinguishable.
It's because there are certain provinces that are so high that everything else is trash.
Yeah, but that
Squished.
annoys.
Japan, are you here?
Dave, what you can do is click with the development map and then click on your own country, and then you'll see only your own shit.
Yeah, okay, that helps a little bit. Thank you, Doge. My
No,
capital.
any country, to be honest.
Capital's the most developed purely because I have minus 50% development cost modifier on it because of my total country development.
So even though I have like almost the entire Ottomans sieged, I have -5 war score because my vassal keeps losing tiny battles.
Oh look, arresting when auxiliary went bankrupt. Ayutthaya.
I don't think Britain's got enough vassals.
How many vassals does he have? Not enough. But why?
Actually, his diplomatic map mode is pretty good borders.
Me and Foxy are like, we have a tiny border up top, and then we're touching tips at the bottom of our borders in Poland in the player map mode.
Dave, we almost have a
Yeah,
border.
we have a pretty large border, don't we?
Yeah, we have a pretty large border.
But it's actually just 3 or 4 provinces.
Dave, we are so close from our vassals bordering each other.
So close and yet so far away.
It's
And in
just
the end,
Crimea is in the way, and Crimea is a fucking vassal of the Ottomans.
Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. They can defend them.
Dive, will you try to reach the Pacific as Kurland, Russia style?
I don't know. If I was, I would have formed Russia.
There's the
But
Ottoman fleet
Kurland
of
stretching
160
from
galleys.
the Baltic to the Pacific would also be
I mean, it would, sort of, but that's not the plan. I'm going tall, baby.
boring.
But who has the strongest navy in the game? Is it the Ottomans? Because they've got a huge navy.
England. Or Sweden. One or the other.
Strongest navy? Not me anymore. I dropped my heavy ship ideas for colonialism. And now I don't need the colonial ideas anymore, so I could go back, but I already filled the entire idea group, so...
I went into this war with like 162,000 manpower in reserve. I've now only got 42,000. I think most of it's from attrition. Quite a lot of it is just Meng and all of the little people over here just doom stacking the fuck out. I'd be doing the battle and then suddenly I'd be fighting like 80,000 troops. I'd be like, oh
How
shit.
much
Yeah,
manpower do you get each
the
month?
Ottomans and Crimea have some stacks going on.
Were you asking how much manpower I get a month? Whoever
Yes.
was. I get 1,621.
I actually
And this
get
war has been going on for 3
2,200
years.
with
57k.
manpower.
Hey, Doge, can you transfer the one
Просто
province in like Arabia that you have siege?
People might call me a madman, but I'm
Will I
clearly
get verbally
Trent.
abused if I start bankruptcy building like Foxy did?
No one cares, I think.
It's not that I want to be competitive, I just want my economy to be top notch.
very risky to bankruptcy build.
Yeah.
Plus, you lose a shit ton of like monarch points. So yeah, the Ottomans are not defending Crimea anymore because you're at war with the Ottomans. Thank you.
Can
You're
you guys
welcome.
not cross at Constantinople?
Hey, who took my great power?
Well, me, duh. I told you. You weren't gonna be staying there for long.
Get you for that one.
Sweden now has a queen elector. Christina Vasa. 233. Stats aren't great, but I just had to do it. I had to put a girl on my throne.
Robert, can you deal with the 11th stack in the west?
Fog, I did it!
Ethiopia, finally.
Look at that thick Ethiopia.
After how long were you annexing?
For like 40 years.
Alright, I'm gonna piss some people off, okay? But I'm just gonna say that the wastelands not being colored in is very ugly.
Yeah.
Why would that piss people off?
Because it makes them redo their entire borders.
The game just gave me just told me.
But I
"Declare war
don't
on
think the
Ethiopia."
Sahara is ever gonna be colored in.
No, it can be.
If those
I
two
guess.
provinces go to Mali, they will be.
Oh yeah, it just requires 50%, right?
I get.
So the Ming formed a coalition against me.
You let's go. Aristic, check if you can piece out Crimea. It might be a white piece. Do that.
No. It says a vassal or a lesser partner
Well,
cannot
we usually
sign
don't.
I
peace
see.
separately.
All right.
I got like 60 well, the first they're gonna
Awesome.
say navigation. I got like 60 extra ducats from annexing Aden. It's great.
Was Ginger?
Uh-huh.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
What is it?
Actually, is he moving? Yeah, he is for some reason. In the Tibet area, you can't actually see him there.
Who?
There's a 12 stack in Purang.
I'm not at war.
Yeah.
I just realized Poland is. Wait, no, not Poland. Who is this? Yeah, yeah, Poland is in this war. Wait, but they're. Oh, I guess it's condottieri?
Yeah, they hired some.
You bastard. Because you're a republic, I can't royal marry you. And you've got minus 45 opinion.
Actually,
Oh no, my opinion of you is minus 45.
Yeah, just actually, you can't really prove
You,
it.
you embargo me
that'll do.
still. Remove that. Stop
Do I?
embargoing me, you little shit.
After the war, I can remove that thing. So.
Hostile relations is giving you minus 50. So if you just set yourself for it to not be like.
I can't. I
Oh no,
need
hang
to
on, that's
remove
me.
that. It should disappear after. Plus,
I've set you in neutral. Maybe that'll do something. Size asking for access. Is this the final death throes of them? Yep.
Time to visit my English friends again.
As long as you don't move into the Siam node, I'm good. Ooh, there we go. 50% done.
I really hope I can. I really want to end this war as soon as I can, so I can.
Why does Castile
Wow, it's
own...
crazy how fast the siege ticks are tipping by just because I have 100 spy network on England.
Why does Castile own Port Arthur?
Wait, Port Arthur in what? Yeah, why? Why
does Castile own that?
I don't know.
They also own the province of Kawali down in
I guess
Java.
Castile wanted a trading port.
Yeah, and then they own Vanni, but I'll take that off of them. Just looked up and I thought, what's that yellow? Oh shit, it's Castile. Also, Ming has the Avon dynasty. Ayutthaya, Ming, and something else have the same. Oh shit, that actually takes me over. There we go, 3 stability.
Damn, the Ottomans are able to siege so quickly.
They might have spy network allowing them to do so.
Well, no.
I think I did quite a bit of damage to Ming though. Like one of the battles I did because his army was like all infantry. He sent out about 40,000, and I killed 22,000 of them in one battle.
The important thing, though,
Check Remy right.
What do you mean?
I think
Oh, it's still peace out?
God damn it.
Oh.
I think the most important thing from this session, though, is if we all look at the north of the map between North America and the UK, this is the most important thing.
What are you colouring in Greenland or something?
Yes.
I can't see the provinces you're colonising, but I'm assuming that you are actually putting people.
Cypriot Greenland, motherfucker. I just wanted to colonize this after I'm done with England. Ah.
War, 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 war.
Speaking of, how's the war against the
Cypriot
Turks going?
Greenland.
Those settlers that I invested points into as my second idea finally paying off.
I don't have any settlers, but I do have 8 merchants. And I can't use them all, because I don't have enough snows to put them in. I like how so many people are able to join a coalition against me, but they're not.
Russians coming into my country.
Damn Prussians. Coming over here, taking our jibs.
Where are you marching to, Fox?
The Ottomans.
I see.
Probably Crimea, to be more specific.
No, actually marching to Georgia.
Ah. Well, Crimea might get in the way, just to say.
Yeah.
Although, does he
Oh,
have any forts?
Fox,
No.
you're also at war with the Ottomans? Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, the Prussian reconquest of Ackermann.
Oh, rip Ottomans.
So I'm guessing you're feeding Moldavia as cores back.
Yes.
He's just trying to make him look like Romania.
Yep.
Who's overtaken me in score? Who's first? Line Doge. Oh, it's China.
China.
Yeah.
China.
It's because overall he's got more. He's higher in the rankings for admin, diplo, and military, I believe. No, I'm higher than him in military, and he's higher than me in diplo slightly. But I also fully control. Did it remove? It fucking did. It deleted one of my. Did it?
Rip Emia. It was like the friend we never had.
Oh, excellent. That means I get to release him for free. Silly AI.
Alright, soon
Oh, hey,
offensive ideas will
the
be done.
Persia trade node has more money than Genoa.
What about the English channel?
Yeah, nobody talks about that
I'm
one.
not looking at that.
Nobody talks about that one. Fake news.
I don't think it would be possible to beat the English trade node since it's an end node.
How have the Ottomans not run out of manpower yet?
Question:
Yeah.
Does advisor cost reduction, does that hit how much it costs to get them, or how much it costs to maintain them?
Maintain and get by both.
Sweet.
Just like regiment costs or artillery costs is always both hiring and maintenance.
So I have minus 48% advisor costs now.
All that I want from Lithuania that's left is the Poldasi state and the Volhynia state.
Now, one thing though, the Podlasty state, I already took one province out of them for, like, I took Winiga. So you're gonna have to do without that one. And what's the other one?
No, that's the whole state. You don't have any of it.
So you want Volhynia and Podol?
Yeah.
Yeah, we own Winica, which is part of the Podolia one. So that's one province you'll miss. But
Different
like,
state.
good.
Well, I'm at war and I totally forgot to
Though
activate my policies.
to the north of Poland, Polish, where Barastas is and Gradinus.
Aha. Now I can finally afford to start upgrading all of my advisors to like level 5. And still be in the surplus.
Meanwhile, Swedish
Can you take
troops are
the
invading
Trebizond
Lithuania.
and Kars forts? Mercy.
What?
Can you take Trebizond and Kars forts?
Trebizond? Oh, where is that? Oh,
Province of Sham and the province of Haleb.
wait,
Right.
we already control the Trebizond fort.
I mean in the peace deal.
Oh,
I want
what do you
them.
want me to do?
I want them.
Are you able to take Trebizond and Kars?
First I'd need to
Yeah, do that. Come on. Easy.
transfer the.
To yourself, yes.
Yeah.
As long as I'm a guest in your home.
I would be able to take both of them in a peace deal.
They would belong to me though. No.
Well, let's get rid of these shitty Buddhists.
Right now, I can take about 3 provinces.
Ayutthaya is not looking too good. Ooh, Ming has a weak claim here.
Oh boy, I'm almost out of levies. I mean manpower.
Take out your professionalism.
If I end up bordering Ming, I can start like damaging their mandate, right? I almost won a battle against an army that spawned on top of mine while it was drilling.
Why do you have a claim on Königsberg, Graham?
Why not?
Actually, most of my country. Why do you have claims on every province in my country, Green?
Oh, it's because you left the Empire. And he's the Emperor. When you leave the Empire gets claims over
All
you.
those claims just popped up,
Did they have?
I think, because I just got a notification for it.
Can someone explain caravan power to me?
I think
It's like overland trade power.
So if I, let's say, transfer trade power from Saxony to Lübeck,
Yeah, that's caravan power.
It's trade power for trade nodes without ports.
So Vienna, Rhineland, Saxony, Krakow, Champagne. What is my absolutism doing? I'm on 7 out of 117.
So yeah, Ottomans are asking for peace. That's a nice feeling when they offer you peace, like they're asking for it.
I would recommend at least taking Trebizond and Kars because they're level 4 forts and they're annoying to deal with.
I'm back,
do
rebels.
I need to have 5
Oh yeah,
cores in the colonies, or do I need to have
and they're in
5
mountains.
provinces in a state?
You just need to have 5 cores for a colony.
Okay. Look at that Swedish Canada. Next war, I'm going to take the rest of Newfoundland. I need to have a colonial nation, I think, to use this CB that gives me the rest of the colonial nation. My plan is to just make a core on the highest dev province and hope that this will become the capital, even though the culture might be English or something.
How professionalism doing? It's dropped below 40%. Fuck.
Actually, no, the culture is probably going to be Walloon, which is the French part of Belgium.
Also, I just got over 1,000 deaths.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Holy shit, that was beautiful. I stack wiped an army the day another army arrived, so it immediately retreated. I stack wiped the second army and started chasing after the third.
You can go back to speed 3 if you guys want. Thank you very much.
I mean, we are in the middle of a war, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, if there's a big war going on and you guys want speed 2, yeah, of course. Although it looks like the Ottomans is, the Ottomans is
Yeah, the Ottomans are kind of
I don't
dead.
think there's much fight left in them.
So
Yeah.
feel free to put out resting because I'm pulling out. I don't want to recover.
I'm just going
Okay.
to keep naming my heirs the exact same thing as my monarch, so I can see how high I can get in the next 200. Also, once we finish this game, we'll need to convert it to Vic 2, just to see what it's like.
Okay.
Convert to what?
You can convert EU4 games to Victoria 2. And it won't be as broken. Like, China might end up civilized, but there'll be a lot less population in it, so they won't just, like, eat all the world's supply.
Think we can make it to 42, so I can take.
So have
all
the
of
Ottomans
North
finally
Land
run out of army?
till the end of the game?
They
Yeah.
still have like a
Just a sec.
45,000 stack in Arabia right now.
Okay, I'm not attacking them then.
I mean, I'm fully occupying them in the European part. So.
Yeah, I can see that they've got basically no land. It's just. Oh. I'm in a personal union upon death. Good. I better go there. I'm sorry, what? It's ivory being produced. Interesting.
There's a one province minor Mamluks all the way in Arabia.
Yeah, which means I can't form the Mamluks.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Cut out
giving
everything.
them land from the
And
Ottomans.
Prussia's got all the way to me. Don't
Who's
take the land I need.
gonna coalition you? Doge? Me?
Yeah, so we give them. Oh well, I guess you can. Yeah.
Oh shit, there we go. Manpower cap is now 236,000.
Damn. Holy shit. How? Do you have quantity?
No.
What's the cap?
How much do you have?
My cap is 236,000.
Hey,
I have
hey,
201,000.
one
But I
second.
don't have any policies, so I can raise it
I
even
don't have
higher.
policies and I don't have quantity.
Foxy?
Or whatever the other ones are.
I just got a conscription army.
Foxy?
I've got standing army.
Can I hire 1 second condottieri, please? The AI is
Yeah.
busting here with like 200k troops, and I ran out of manpower halfway through.
At war.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right. Fine. I'll deal with it myself then.
About that.
I'm capped at like 100 prestige.
What's with the warning from Sweden?
Dude, you've taken Greenland. I have taken personal offense to that.
You do realize it's quite bad, that territory.
It's more about the prestige.
Foreign
Come on,
general
it's-
defects.
It's my only land outside of the Middle East. Ignore it.
Well, I guess I'll let you have it for memes.
Uh-oh.
And then from there, I'll jump into Canada.
Okay, yeah, I need to leave now, so I'm gonna peace out.
And as soon as that happens, Doge, you stop your fucking rivalry of me. Because if you don't, I'll just invade you.
I don't think you can win that war.
That's a weird alliance thing. Fucking remove your alliance. Like, remove your rivalry, else I'll fucking deck you and forcefully ally you.
And The Ottomans have a huge.
Yeah, it's the England
like
strategy. It's the rough wooing, except I'm not setting fire to your countryside.
Fucking
Yeah, I'm
gender.
gonna peace out now, so I can.
Fucking this already lost one stack. Because the Turks decided to come in.
Well, I keep having to change my peace deal because
Pause it then.
So
I
we
would have
lost.
taken more, but I didn't have enough war score.
There we go. It's at 246,000 now.
This was a war with 1.25 million casualties. Not bad.
A rough war.
Rough loving.
Guessing there was a lot of people in that war, though.
Basically the whole Muslim world, except Mali.
Also, being
William,
allied
do you
with
want to
you
have a
might
war
help for the
against them?
fact of my coalition is growing.
Man, I don't know what's going on with the development events, but I'm getting like 5 or 6 per year now.
That's fine.
Yeah,
They're
I'm getting
just
more
about,
as well.
The lower your development cost, the faster you get.
yeah. The less developed you are, the more the increase of events and lower cost to develop personally. But the higher the
Okay, I'm
If I
gonna
activate
leave now.
my policies,
Yeah.
I have 2 for -15. Would it make it even higher?
Wait, I should set AI
the
settings.
personal province it depends on it costs like everything depends on the province itself. I don't know the math specifically, but I don't think that. But your policies will only affect your
What
own
about the
list.
land clearings and stuff?
That will affect it, I think. Yes.
Okay, I guess I spread land clearings then.
All right. See ya later.
See ya.
Yes, yeah.
Thanks for being here.
And Vinland is now born.
Alright, now I have 4 armies.
Now let's go deal with the resting rebels.
Just as I fuck. For a second there, the Papal State wouldn't have joined again with Castile.
So you breaking your rivalry with me jumped us from like 10 positive opinion to 170.
Well, on your side, I think. I know mine. Yes.
No.
Yes, my
Holy
opinion.
shit.
Oh no, one of my gold mines depleted.
Oh, he immediately.
It finally took till now to do it.
My provinces an extra plus 0.2 modifier to goods produced. Pretty cool. So, Foxy, you want to marry my hot Christina Vasa?
So
This war between AI, Netherlands, and England has been going on for 8. At the same time, I have been declaring war twice on England.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
using 3 speed as absolute bosses. Oh, 366 air.
Yo, Happy, I think it's time for hunting.
I know, but keeping an eye on the wrestling's there because he's got a 656.
Yeah, but it should be fine.
Say
they
that.
don't go hunting.
Well, he did say that earlier he had like an Air Falls elevator.
Nah, that was someone else.
Yes, the economy. Yes, I'm making 104.4 ducats a month from trade.
The economy.
It is 40.5% of my income.
My income is so bad.
And once I take up next year, I shouldn't attrition as much in my enemies because I'll get more supply limit.
On the other hand, I can build galleys for like 5 ducats.
There we go, 257,000. If I can catch up to the main and
Sure.
score. Oh no,
I forgot that the professionalism has changed in the mod. It's actually much more useful. So 20% gives you minus 5% attrition and some monthly work restriction shit. The 40% gives you 100% national supply limit modifier. 60 gives you recover army morale plus 10%, siege ability plus 10%, and reduce morale damage taken by reserves plus 10%. Ah, not bad.
I feel sorry for you, Scorpion.
Yes.
I have an army reduction modifier of 40, 50, 60, 70,
And I just break their backs.
Army maintenance is reduced by
Did you just
75.
crush their army?
Nice.
I have
I mean, shortly, yes.
14 buckets.
Damn.
Well, to be fair, it's because I have 180k, but like in total I have like 60 because all of them attrition in Nepal.
Yes, I know how you feel this.
Fuck me, I've like doubled my monthly manpower income this session. I started at like just over 1,000 and now I'm almost at 2,000.
Income this session has exploded. I'm at 267 total income.
I'm at 261.
How much common are you, Ginger?
Bengal. Although again, a lot of my trade income I can't utilize.
It sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, and I need to move. I need to get rid of Vijayanagar. But now he's in a coalition against me, and Meng is in that coalition. Meng has pretender rebels. He's at war with the Oirat. Japan is losing.
I'm making 49 ducats now in Lübeck. Whoa.
The French coast invasion
But
against the Japanese.
basically all the trade from the Baltic, the North Sea, and the White Sea going into Lübeck. All this fur trade. Also, the trade from Canada. When I take it in the next war against England, I should be getting even more. Maybe even breach 60 in income in Lübeck.
Why is France occupying Japan?
It's just France's French invasion of coastal Japan. I think they're fighting over a colony.
Tornado missed.
Because realistically, that's the only thing they really can. At first, I thought it was Korea, but no.
Well, they what's it called? France does have lead-based ideas, so they might have a claim on it. Plan, most likely. So yeah.
There we go. Next month, I should be able to just tech up and everything.
Hey, remember when I said I wasn't gonna colonize the Siberian waste? Yeah,
You lied.
I lied. Perm's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna vassalize him.
And Korea's doing it as well. Korea's got the entire eastern coast.
I'm gonna annex Perm, but I'm gonna have him as a vassal, so my name in the player map mode will be.
There we go. Tech 19.
Even before I get cancelled, because I said my name is Hugh Mongus.
I just set it to font too.
My name's pretty small on this, but I think that's just because my borders are fucking mental.
I think I accidentally condemned 45k troops to die. Oh no, they get a morale ticket.
Okay, Lord Farquaad.
It's I switched out unit types and my entire army is just infantry, and I switched out infantry unit types. So they just dropped to 0 morale. I got lucky on the month tick.
Oh, hey, I finally brought my corruption down to 0.
Better to have than fucking arresting. Whose corruption I removed from 20 to 5,
Guess
and then
who's a
from 5 he somehow went up to 10 yet again.
It's
fucking
because he
empire?
keeps ending up in like massive like death wars and taking on a shit ton of loans. And
That's the thing. He hasn't though. Well, I guess with Tunis and Autos, I guess in the first war, but it's like still.
well, remember,
Even-
your economy doesn't get hurt in those wars because it's him that's being occupied instead of you.
Well,
What?
true.
Oh god, it's a Franconian art. Oh god.
Oh shit,
Um,
though, fuck. Oh shit, though,
Shit,
fuck.
oh fuck.
What's happening?
Franconian's here. Oh shit, oh fuck.
Wait, what's happening? Oh, what the fuck?
My Korean Independence War.
No. Suddenly, I finished my idea group, but I didn't click it. Or I guess
Oh yeah, that happens once you hit certain text. It's just like, oh, you did a bunch of these things, and I don't exactly know what it means.
my imperialism idea is filled out. Thanks.
I think it's just sort of like altering it slightly, so like the end idea bit changes or something. Yeah,
Must
because my
be
imperialism ideas don't give me a CB anymore.
a theocratic republic, a theocratic government again. Nah.
Fuck me though. 117 maximum absolutism. I think that's not bad.
I lost my HRE tiers in the government.
Actually, because we're speeding up a little bit, I wonder if I'll actually be able to integrate Batmanus by the end of It's got 11 years to go.
Tunis and Ethiopia.
He set foot in my land first.
Gosh.
Fucking rebels, Tunis, coming into my fucking lands.
Oh, please get fucked in this, mine. That would be so good for me.
No, those actually came from your lands.
Did they?
Yeah,
I'll let you off this time then.
yeah.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me, they were yours.
Okay, let's see. We'll get him next time.
Saw some rebels on my shower. Wasn't me.
You're so lucky, frickin' AI Franconia just decided lol halfway across the world. Halfway across the world. Oh, I'm gonna support this independence here.
Let's go.
Just because they were rival to each other, and he's like, I know, I can fuck him over.
Am I rival to Franconia?
He's rival to Prussia,
Yes.
Ethiopia, and Kurland.
Oh yes, that's right, I did rival him.
Wow,
Oh well,
I
the AI is infinitely stupider than Pancake is, so
building item now. That's prohibitively expensive. Could so seriously increase my manpower if I wanted.
For the first time, I actually have to sit and wait.
First time, huh?
I mean, I'm genuinely surprised I didn't get a coalition before. Because I've got 152 aggressive expansion with Vijayanagar and like 100 with all the little Burmese ones. Even Doge had like 60 with me at one point while we were allied. I think it's literally just because I got Meng up to like 51, and then he joined one, and then like 2 years later, everyone else started.
Another 50k Franconians and 65 Ottomans coming down for you as well, Ethiopia.
Ethiopia's like, fuck.
Well, you see, this just gives you an excuse to finally build up to my force limit.
Oh,
And
you
actually
fucking game, you piece of shit. The return of the Mali leaders is back.
Turn to the wheelchairs. At least now you have the economy to just like boost advisors, so you can
Yeah,
still
this is
keep up with
true.
them.
Ginger, could you pretty please kill those that 20 stack in Tibet?
The Tsane separatists.
Sorry. Yes.
They're on a fort? Yeah, they're on a fort. Yeah, Han. I'll march up and kill them.
Thank you.
I've got to march all the way around the Himalaya wasteland though, so I've got to march all the way up to Ladakh before I can turn around.
Yeah. Yeah. Should be fine. I
Alright,
guess
I'm on.
can't you ask? Yeah, can't you ask just permission to access?
Yeah, I could, but that takes effort. Besides, I'm trying to break the alliance with him.
I see.
Oh no, actually, never mind. Japan's getting his shit pushed in, so why would I ally him?
Yeah.
How many generals can you have?
A lot.
I can have 9.
I like that, to be honest.
And they have and they're guaranteed to have at least 3 shock and 3 maneuver.
Like I like having many more leaders is much better because late game you can finally have each stack.
Yep, there goes Franconia. Hello, Tunisia!
That's only half their army, by the way.
Like I can have 9 generals and then have like my heir and my ruler as ones as well, so I can have 11. I'd be very close to overtaking Franconia in development when I integrate. As soon as my coalition falls apart, I'm just gonna like beat the shit out of Vijayanagar. I need to move into Gujarat. That trade zone building. Here we go. I'm about to hit the rebels.
Global trade is so slow to get discovered in Cyprus, it's ridiculous.
I lost 547 men, Doge. Killing like 19,000 rebels. Stack white to the little shits. And I finally get 2,027 manpower every month. So I don't have to worry about like sitting around and waiting for manpower to build for that much now.
Whether with this water meeting is freaking amazing.
The AI is just letting you doom stack it.
The AI is just suiciding. Oh, I just stack wiped the Ottomans. Yeah, yep. Hello, Tunisia. Hello, Tunisia. Why are you running?
I don't like this anymore.
Why are you running, Tunisia?
Somebody
Making
call
90 income right now.
Not for
My
me.
army is also not really maintained, so
Our army is
Sweden is in a
currently
big construction project right now.
oh, that's the thing, because I switched from whatever the 20 to 40 drill ability was to the
Hello,
40 to 60.
goodness.
I now do have a reduction.
Yeah, it's time I tapped out of this game.
Did he just
What
wipe you?
happened?
It just vanished. It's like 70k troops just vanished.
Cool. How do I switch to observer?
They lasted like 5 seconds.
There are, for some reason, Dutch Burgundy rebels inside of Silesia sieging me down, or sieging my vassal down.
Okay, Sean Connery.
They took the wrong turn. Sorry, it'll go back soon.
A Doge.
Huh.
Look in your Himalaya region. There's some little dang troops running through you.
What are you doing? Oh, I see what you're doing.
I got called into Kathmandu's war,
Kick.
so I'm just rolling in, sieging the place, and then leaving.
And the thing is too, I'm beating the AI, which automatically gets better discipline and morale than me. So
They are also super dumb though.
It tries its best. Okay.
Wow, I found a copper province.
So Tunis, I have this thing. It's called Alexandria.
Wait, where's
You
there a bunch
can't
of
even
immigrants and
do
fucking?
this one.
You went into this war.
Hey, Housemite.
Hello.
Hey, remember this Ethiopia guy who was nice and peaceful and you wanted to let live because he was so nice and peaceful?
Yeah.
He's being mean.
You went to war with me first.
Dad, this guy at school is being an asshole. I poked him, but it's like, come on.
I punched him, but he punched me back harder.
Can you lawyer up, please?
I might just settle with hard reparations.
I threw a snowball at him and he hit me with a 2x4. Alright, time to march back to Jampur and just drill again.
Wait, I'm not sure if people notice, but the market building, it doesn't give trade power percentages anymore. It gives flat trade power, but it gives the value of the trade good inside of it like percentage based. So you want to build it in like provinces that have high value trade good. In case you didn't know.
Thank you.
Oh, Ottoman's already piecing out.
Oof.
So I like how the rebels that you spawned, Doge, in your own territory, the Mawari separatists, they just moved into Vijayanagar.
Right.
Here, Tunis.
What do you mean? Oh, I see. No, those aren't mine. Those aren't mine.
Here you go, Tunis.
No, they're
A lot of money.
I know, but I lost a lot of manpower.
Yeah, just please take like 300 off of that, else
All right.
destroy my,
All right. I just shift click. So yeah.
I'm almost at 300 total income.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I could honestly go and take all of Egypt if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna be that mean.
Orthodoxy.
I mean, it's not like you plan to definitely do that to me.
Orthodoxy got fucking wiped
Oh,
this game.
yeah.
Jesus Christ! Look,
Our house, mate. Please
How's
stay out of
Nob?
the Siam node.
I mean, it's too late. Kind of late to say that.
Well, he's not in the Siam node yet. He's invading someone who has cores in the bit next to it. Because he vassalized Malacca.
I don't see any reason why anyone should have the Siam node other than me. It literally, well, maybe Ginger. I could split it with Ginger. That would be acceptable because it would actually go to him. But anyone else is just ridiculous.
You could take like Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia.
Looks at Ethiopian Mekong.
But no one cares about Ethiopia. The last time you did a naval war, you got the shit kicked out of you by Vijayanagar.
That's because I didn't have a navy.
You did. You were like, oh yeah, I have such a big navy. How big is their navy? And I told you, and you were like, it's fine.
I had 10
whatever.
heavy ships
then
and
you
like
proceeded to get
20 light
destroyed.
ships.
The only reason you managed to take the Maldives is because I kept rolling in and beating the shit out of them and wrecking their economy, so they couldn't afford a navy.
No, I destroyed their navy in several engagements. Exactly what happened. Like, literally a year after they destroyed my navy, I rebuilt it and wiped out their navy.
Here we go, lads. 980 in both my Greenland colonies. Here we go. Come on.
Shut up, Japan. You got the shit kicked out of you by the French. They landed in your homeland. I would be moving into Indochina right now. It's just they don't like me that, and they have a big backer.
Fuck, is that Castile in fucking Vietnam?
Yeah. He's in Vietnam. He's in Sri Lanka. He's in Japan. And he's in China.
cannot believe.
And he's also in the Philippines.
Can't believe how Aragon's still alive. Come on, Green.
I can't fucking believe like most of Europe's not been taken over already. It just doesn't sit right.
Yeah, get good, guys. Come on.
I mean, it has been.
Come on.
Like,
5
what's
more
what's
colonists.
really
Come on.
missing
Come on. Come on.
besides France and
Considering how long, like how weak France was this entire game, I can't believe it's still alive.
I know. It's fucking
allied
mental.
with Castile and France have been allied with Franconia. You can't do anything without attacking Franconia.
True, actually.
I mean, I just beat Franconia's ass as Ethiopia, but okay.
Yeah, Scorpion just dabbed all over them.
I dabbed on the Ottomans and Franconia and Tunis.
Guys,
part of that
my
is
queen is the best. Just as I'm about to build buildings, she gets another trade, and it's -10 construction cost.
Nice one. What's my ruler got? I've got idea cost reduction, discipline, and national unrest reduction. And he's a 626, so
yeah, on those because Franconia has to walk a huge like way, so it comes in trick meal.
They weren't attrition, they were full.
Other than that, it's an AI like.
Which means they in fact get bonuses, so.
F% discipline. Early game it's big, but right now in the game it doesn't really matter. Like it's Franconia has like no modifiers on your troops. If you have a little bit of a competitive like army, you'll stomp. Which you've done, so good job. Man, I need manpower, like ASAP.
Manpower dive.
Can I help them?
give manpower away.
It wouldn't really make sense, but it would be amazing.
It's a couple of events that could appear that kind of let you do
So
it.
if I send a peace deal to my vassal, they will return to being my vassal, right?
You need to pick the specific option, which,
They have to specifically ask to be independent.
yeah.
Like, people would play.
It's
like,
it's an independence war.
Might as well just annex about right.
would
I
specifically
don't want
pay
to.
to send all their manpower to Prussia. Like, it would be fucking annoying.
I'm bored of the rebels now.
So yeah, the development of Kurland is coming along nicely. It's starting to become a lot more yellow up here.
Wait, so if I send, are they just not going to become my vassal? Return to being my vassal?
It's been so long since I expanded.
Alright, I've set my diplomatic feedback map to the regional stuff. How's mine?
Oh. There we go. All is as it should be.
The Pope has decided to coalition man.
As he hoped that you would stop expanding.
No, don't stop there.
Hey, that was a good one. For like how like ad lib that was a really good one.
Oh, Irish Thomond just released in America into Ottawa.
I thought you
It's
were
not
like
to work,
reporting
that's
the
not
news or
America.
something. Oh,
Also,
If it's
Irish
Ottawa,
shoot.
that's not America.
Man, I'm on fire with my puns today.
You could be on fire for real.
I could also slap you for real, but we don't do that. So let's not.
Gosh, I'm at 81% integration.
oh.
Bahmanis. I've put 1,308 diplomatic points into them out of 1,670.
Can't imagine how much nice taxes and production you get when you annex them. Because don't forget to state it.
Speaking of which, I need to start stating stuff down there.
Just punched a bunch of death into Jutland. It has
You-
also become much more yellow
You
now.
you punch deaf people? What?
I punched a lot of death into Jutland.
Ah, okay.
Oh, do you want to know why? Know how you said that you had like 15% increase to development costs, Doge, and I only had 5?
Yeah.
It's just because I had so few states. I've bumped up how many states I've got, and I've went up to like plus 8% now.
Well, no, that's still not a lot for some reason.
Well, how many
Considering you don't have-
states have I got? I have 22 states out of a possible 38, and I have 10 territories.
Can I go speed 3?
wait.
There we
When do
go.
we
It's now 17%.
Galen is asking this.
No, so you just didn't have states, I guess.
Yeah, I just didn't state shit. Whenever I thought about it, I was always about to go to war, so I needed the admin.
Yeah.
So much
And doing saying
money.
a bunch of stuff just made my income jump up by 30 ducats.
Look at Coptic Mekong. The Coptic faith will spread like a virus across Asia.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Oh, sweet. Just hired a general when he's a 6552.
Reminds me, I already found my next target.
Alright, now that I have 113 surplus, 114 and a half surplus income a month, I can start building decent forts. The level 6 is going.
Little me, fourth great power in the world. The
Not
development-
that far away from being second. Oh no, you've caught up because you've been chewing into Franconia and shit. Oh no, not you.
Yeah.
No, that's Foxy that's doing that. You've been. Oh no, you've just vassalized a bunch of people.
Yeah,
Or
I've
did
been
you
developing.
into Franco?
Take a look at the development in Kurland. It's starting. This is the beginning of the end.
Oh god, look, I'm number 5. What the heck?
Boys, end of the year we end.
Yeah, end of the year. Ming's
Let's keep
almost
going.
lost great power status. He's down at level 8. Also, how long has the war with the Oirat been going?
A pretty long time.
Like, he had pretender rebels and shit in the middle of that war as well. It's been going on for so long that my aggressive expansion with him, I think it was like 40 something when he went to war with them originally, and it's now down to 60. Although it is decreasing by 3.6 a year, so about 4 years, and I'll be able to start declaring war again, because he'll leave the coalition, and then everyone else.
Is anyone attacking Franconia at some point?
Well, soon, next, like, sometime early next session.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Oh dear.
Oh yeah, Scorpion. You still at war?
No.
Hang on. Add me on Steam. Oh, don't forget about it. Yes! Manpower cap 307,000. Until I tripled it this session. And army professionalism is up at 45%.
And I've reached 200 income. I doubled my income in this session.
Yeah, we've had the year tick.
My income has been flat.
It's a year tick. Can we Harpy? Can we end for tonight? People are.
Oh, yeah, sorry. February, is right? Let's give everyone about seconds to finish shit up.
107.85 ducats a month from trade.
And Christina Vasa still lives, 32 years old. I will have her for next session.
You build a lot of buildings.
85.9% integration. December of 1644 is when I'm going to be done.
Average
Right.
cost of developing
I'm
a
saying-
province 10 to 6, like 6 to the. Ooh,
Be
boy.
good to quit.
Also, I did a smart thing, Doge.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
stated areas that Batmanus controls most of, so as soon as I integrate them, they'll be states.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, that's good.
Smart.
Well,
Time to show the battle chronicles.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Scannenberg. I want to see the losses of our fucking war.
I jumped from like 8th to like 5th in that last like 15 minutes.